Warning. This video may contain graphic language, graphic violence, gross cartoon penises, and a whole lot of Pimpy the pimp-ass pimp showing motherfuckers what's up. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is going on out there, peeps? There is a group of channels I will come across from time to time on YouTube, and it's interesting because it's like a little group of friends, and what they do is they monitor outer space using the cameras from our space station, and that's all they do. They pretty much just record whatever the hell the space station shows us out there, and from time to time you'll see some interesting things come across the screen. Well, sometime last year, they spotted this huge fleet of UFOs going across the screen. It was interesting to see. When people ask me if I believe in UFOs, I think it's funny that they use the term believe in UFOs. Me and a friend of mine encountered a UFO one time, and we actually had to give testimony to the Air Force. We had to come in and give a description, and we got questioned in the whole 9 yards. So I've experienced this myself firsthand. To me, it's not that big of a deal. When people are out there making a big deal about UFOs, whether it's real or not, and there's all kinds of debates, I don't understand why it's a debate. I mean, this universe is humongous, and to think that we are the only beings out here in the entire universe is just ignorant. I don't have a theory one way or another about whether these people are good or bad. You know, I've heard briefings before about them. We've been warned about them. And this is the type of stuff that happens when you're on an aircraft carrier. I always believed that other civilizations existed. And I just kind of just took it at face value and never made a big deal about it at all. And that's why I think it's funny when people talk about UFOs, there's always some huge debate. And more and more frequently, the government has been very loose about the fact that UFOs exist. So there's a YouTube channel with a group of friends. They do monitor the skies using our space station that shows us what's out there floating around. And in the past, whenever something would come across the screen that looked like a UFO, the cameras quickly switched to another angle. For some reason, over the last couple of years, they've stopped doing that. They just leave the camera there. So whatever comes across the screen comes across the screen. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about and get your guys' opinion on what the hell just happened. Before we get started, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. If you're thinking about buying gold and silver, head on over to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link will be down below in the description. If you are a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code PIMPYSILVER. Yes, it has changed. PIMPYSILVER. So if you're watching this video and it's an older video, make sure you check on current videos, because the code is going to be changing from time to time from now on. Also, I can be found on other platforms. Everybody knows I have my own website, Pimpy's News Network. Over here, I post videos that I can't get away with over on YouTube. Also, I have a group on Facebook called Pimpy's Investment Chat. Over here, we do talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. Come on over here and join us. It's free to do so. You can also come follow me on Twitter, MeWe, YouTube, and Odyssey. The links for all these platforms will be down below in the description. So for whatever reason, if I get removed off of one platform, you could find me on the others. For those of you looking for my address, there it is right here. Feel free to pause the video, go ahead and write it down, and reach out to me. So this article is from July of 2020. I'll go ahead and play the video right here so you can kind of see what's going on. In the sky, you can see all those little white dots. See that? These aren't birds. Somebody was saying they're birds. No, these are not birds. You can see they look like these little orbs. Now, this is just one angle. There's like a whole fleet of them. No big deal, right? I've seen this video before. Like I said, I've come across these videos from time to time. I've seen them. Mary Hall is one of these people that show these videos. So this is the view off the International Space Station. People monitor where it's located in the sky. And you can see this is the camera angle. Now, it doesn't look like no big deal, but see this coming right here? That's a UFO, believe it or not. Somebody goes, that's a satellite, Pimpy. Nope, no it's not. See that one just appear and then take off? It's going by really quick. If this is a satellite, watch how it changes its speed They move around. See them out there? This camera angle is from our International Space Station, pointed out in the middle of nowhere. You can see there goes another one going by. See that? See the one we first started out over here to the left? Still blinking, slowing down, slightly turning to the right. That's not a satellite. The satellite don't do that. People also go, oh no, that's a star, Pimpy, as the space station is floating by. That is a planet being picked up by the camera. Nope, because look at the different speeds of these dots. See that one that just flew by really quick? Now when I come across these videos, to me it's no big deal. To me, I say to myself, yeah, it's most likely a UFO. Now, also, I've been privileged, of course, to see pictures of real UFOs, thanks to my friend Robert Dean, who showed me some crap that'll blow your mind. Did you see that one just went by? Now, okay, let's say for the sake of it, these are actually satellites, okay? There you go. There they go, right here. You can see more and more of them. Well, okay. Now, this one here is from a year ago. Same thing, off the International Space Station. The reason why I bring this up, because somebody said, hey, have you seen a video by Monkeyworks? And a lot of us listen to Monkeyworks. If you don't know who he is, I encourage you guys to go look him up on YouTube, because he covers a lot of flights that take place around the United States. It kind of keeps you informed about what it is everybody's doing. But he covered this video from Mary Hall. But before I get back to her other video, take a look at this one. This is from like a year ago. Same thing, camera angle off the International Space Station. And now take a look at this, and you tell me if you think this is satellites. See if you spot anything on the screen that looks weird. Go ahead and let me know when you spot anything that looks remotely weird going across your screen. This is off the camera of the International Space Station. Do you see what I see? Now, either a group of satellites have figured out how to fly around in formation and hang out with one another, or there's definitely something suspicious about these things coming across the screen. There's a close-up of them right there. Yeah, it's a flock of birds. It's a flock of space birds. Now, here's the one that Monkeyworks was talking about. This is from Mary Hall. This is from, when did she film this one? Oh, this is February the 2nd of this year. Now, watch this. Again, International Space Station. Let's see what we see. There goes a couple of them. There's one. So you can see these objects flying by. You see them? Coming downwards. Okay. Well, all of a sudden, there's an entire freaking armada of UFOs. Look at all of them. This is crazy. There's hundreds of them. People around the world are reporting this. They are over Antarctica. Look at all of them. A whole fleet of UFOs. There's like hundreds of them. So the thing with the satellites is they're a reddish color for the most part, and they tend to blink. And they stay at a consistent speed in a consistent pattern. Whatever these guys are, you just see them slow down. Some of them go a little bit faster. Some of them coming from different angles. So it happened on the 1st. It happened on the 2nd. We're witnessing an unusual amount of objects flying around in space right above us. And this particular group of dandy flying UFOs are heading over Antarctica. Look at the speed. See how they slow down? So I don't know what's going on there, but it appears that we have missed our invitation to join a UFO party over Antarctica. So I will leave a link for this video down below. I apologize. I went ahead and put it on mute because there's music in the background, and I don't know if there's a copyright. If you look up there in the top right corner, it says 7:49 a.m. Thursday, February. You can see that bluish, grayish picture right there. What they're showing you there is the position of our International Space Station, where it is in reference to our planet. When we see these scenes, it lets us know where the International Space Station is located when we come across this stuff. So again, this is Mary Hall. I'll leave a link so you can come check them out. So here it is from the International Space Station. As you can see, Mary Hall has caught a video of the camera angle actually pointing down towards Earth, obviously. So that's the different kinds of things that she will post on her platform. So here's another one for February the 2nd, a couple hours later. See that little blinking going by? So like I said in the past, the government used to switch camera angles or turn around and put something across the screen that would state something along the lines that we need to be on standby, maintenance being done, or something malfunctioned. They don't even change it anymore. They know people are monitoring what's going on off these cameras, and they don't even hide it any longer. These aren't satellites, and I realize there's a billion satellites out there. But these things fly in different patterns and in formation. They cruise at different speeds. So this is something along the lines of what it usually looks like. It's very mellow. You'll see just one or two or three of them come across the screen. Pretty soon you're going to see some that are much closer and bigger. There you go. She zooms in on them from time to time. So whether or not you believe in UFOs, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just something for people to take a look at. Look at that one. It's like a long tic-tac looking sucker. That's up to you, but I thought it was interesting. More recently, this year, 2023, we have seen huge fleets of UFOs flying around our skies. Whatever the hell's happened, I know people are going to say Project Bluebeam. Yeah, that might be the case, but if they're preparing for Project Bluebeam, that would be something different altogether. These are just random, unscripted video coming off the International Space Station. And you can see right here, Mary Hall is saying UFO highway still busy over South Pacific. Like I was stating before, most of the time it just looks like this. It's really mellow, really quiet. Maybe you'll see one every now and then. But over the last couple of weeks, there have been fleets of UFOs spotted flying over Antarctica. See how it looks pretty calm in the skies there? And this is over Kazakhstan. You can see over there in the top right, it tells you where it's located. This is what it normally looks like. Very mellow right here. Very mellow. But this is what she caught yesterday on February the 2nd. Look at this. A much different scenery in the sky. Much different than what we normally see. Usually there's a handful of these, but look at this. Hundreds of them. Tons of them flying by. You can see some going in the opposite direction in the background. Like I said, wondering where they're heading off to. Are they just out there cruising around? Is there some kind of festival we're missing? God only knows. Anyways, I thought it was interesting. I've seen Mary Hall's channel before. And then somebody said Monkey Works was talking about her. And I went to go see his video. And he showed this. And I wanted to see a better version of it. So I just went back to Mary's channel. She has a group of friends. This is what they do. They will take recordings from the International Space Station and then share it with the rest of the world. But this right here, this is not debris. This is not freaking, satellites. There's definitely something else altogether. Whatever it is you choose to believe is up to you. Anyways, I just thought I would share with you. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you believe in UFOs? I prefer to question people this way. Do you think UFOs exist? Leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. That's it for now. I'm out.